If I were just starting off, again, flipping mobile homes and trailer parks, here's exactly what I would do. If you are new here, my name is Steph, and I've been flipping mobile homes and trailer parks since 2019. And I've been helping people all across the country do this in your city and state. So let's get into the things that I would do if I was brand new starting off all over again. So, number one thing that I would recommend when you're starting off is to just go to Google Maps and type in mobile home parks near me. You can do this as a Google Maps search, and it'll pop up all these little red dots, and you'll see a bunch of mobile home parks. So, I purchase mobile homes inside of the trailer park. Okay. It's a mobile home park, manufactured home community, whatever you want to call it. But that is what I focus on. I don't do mobile homes on land. And I also, by the way, don't rent them out. I don't do lease options. I don't ever move them. I literally buy them in the park, rehab them in the park, and sell them in the park. And so this type of flipping is you're owning the actual home, but renting the land. So a mobile home park owner owns that piece of land and has that piece of land separated into different lots. So every lot you pay to have your home there. So this fulfills a very specific niche for buyers that possibly can't qualify for a mortgage because they don't have the income for it, or because maybe they're on fixed income. Something like that is preventing them from possibly buying a regular home, or they are sick and tired of renting. That is honestly, a lot of my buyers come to me because they're just tired of renting an apartment or even a home. This way they get to own the home even though they rent the land. So going back to what I would do when I'm starting off, I would go locate those mobile home parks in my city. And then I would get in my car, go drive around the mobile home parks, go drive in and around the mobile home parks. And you will probably find parks in your area, with as little as maybe a dozen homes in a park, all the way up to several hundred in a park. And the parks can be really, really large with 500 plus mobile homes inside of just one community, but they can also be really, really small as well. Usually the smaller ones I have found don't show up on Google Maps. It's typically medium to larger ones. Sometimes you'll have some smaller ones mixed in there, but those ones that pop up on your map are not even all of them that are in your area. I guarantee there's more than what shows up on the map. So I would go and drive around the mobile home park and get an overall feel for the aesthetic of the park. What does it look like? How is the park kept up? Are homes generally maintained? And I would take out my phone and video the park as I'm driving through. I would also take a lot of pictures of that park. And then I would also be looking for sale by owner signs. So a lot of times home sellers, people that own homes, mobile homes that have to sell, they won't necessarily put them on the market, but they will put a for sale by owner sign in front of their yard or in front of their home in their yard. But you don't want to be looking for real estate signs. You don't want to be looking for even sometimes the park will sell the homes. Sometimes a broker will sell the home. I recommend you looking for sale by owner only. And in doing that, and you might have to drive through a few parks before you find some for sale by owner signs, but that is a great way to start because that will get you connected to a seller and also open the door for you to get connected to the park. So what I would recommend, and even if you don't end up connecting with the seller, even if you don't end up doing a deal with somebody who has a for sale by owner sign in front of their home, I would still take a picture of the outside of the home, note the address, make sure you note which park it's in. And then when you get home, call the mobile home park manager and introduce yourself and say, I am thinking about buying this home. I saw this home, it's at XYZ address, and I'm thinking about purchasing this home. It looks like it has a lot of things that need to be taken care of on the outside of this home. Like it looks like it needs to be painted. It looks like it needs some new decks and stairs. It looks like maybe it needs some landscaping, whatever you think it needs. And then ask the park, what does the park want in order for it to be up to park standards? For what does the park require a new buyer to do on the outside of this home? This is something that I wish that I had known in the beginning when I started, was to use these for sale by owner homes as a gateway into that relationship with the park, because that will tell you everything. So when the park manager gives you a list of all the things they want done to that home, take really detailed notes and ask them about what the lot rent is. Ask them when was the last time they increased the lot rent, and ask them, make sure you also ask them what is included with the lot rent. A lot of mobile home parks will include utilities with the lot rent. Make sure you figure out which utilities are included. Some include water, sewer, trash. Some include just water or just sewer or just trash. Some even include the power is included with that. So just make sure you find out, is it connected to city sewer? Is it connected to a septic system? So you want to just find out some details. Also, ask about what kind of amenities are included. Does it have a dog park, maybe that you didn't see when you were driving through? Does it have maybe a storage lot for RVs and trailers? Does it have a playground? Does it have a swimming pool? Does it have a clubhouse? Those kind of things are going to be good information for you going forward. And then you can ask that park manager while you have them on the phone, do you have any vacant homes? Do you have any homes that are just sitting there that are not bringing you in lot rent every month? Do you have any homes where you've had an eviction? And you can let them know that you're okay with fixing up a home. That doesn't matter to you. If it needs fixing up, that's totally okay with you. And then just see what they say. And that is what I would do if I were just starting off in this business again. I started in 2019, and I started with these very similar strategies. I also have a strategy for using signs to market myself in my city. So go watch that video next, because that'll be really helpful for you when you're just starting off.